Hey, well, welcome back, Fisher. Counseling with TLC. Hey, this week we're talking about how we communicate. So communication, how our words affect us and others. So I'm going to talk through two different PowerPoints just to kind of explain what that means and what that looks like and sounds like, okay? So a light breeze. Think of a light breeze. When that light breeze happens, okay, it's kind of like it doesn't affect anything. A light breeze is kind of something we notice or we might not. It doesn't really affect us or change our course, right? It's just something that sometimes we notice it or we don't. It's kind of like being a passive communicator. I call that a passive breeze. I'm not standing up for myself or my rights. I'm not allowing others. I'm allowing others to kind of walk all over me. And I'm not saying anything about it. I'm speaking quietly and I'm apologizing for everything. I'm looking down and I'm slumping my shoulders. I'm acting like as if my ideas and feelings don't matter as much as someone else's. That's a passive breeze. It's that we are noticed, but not really noticed. And we never share our feelings. We just let others do what they want to do. And we're always apologizing if someone gets mad at us, always taking the blame when really it's not our fault. So here's an example of some passive communication. So you see this boy slumped over. He looks kind of sad. And here's what he says. Sorry, I was in your way with my backpack. Like it was his fault when someone bumped into him when he's standing maybe in the hallway with his backpack on and someone bumps into him. He apologized and it wasn't even his fault, but he took the blame. Here's another example. Oh yeah, I guess I don't need to sit here anyway. I'll get out of your way. That would be like if you're at the lunch table and someone comes and shoves in and tells you, hey, move. And so you say, oh, yeah, I guess I don't need to sit here anyway. I'll get out of your way. And so you move because all of a sudden you've taken on that it's your fault that there's not enough room when really you were sitting there first. Then there's a wild tornado. You can imagine, think about who would maybe communicate this way as a wild tornado. Now, tornadoes are big winds that cause lots of destruction. They hurt people and they hurt things. That's in a person who gets like so angry or reacts in a way that it startles us, it shocks us, or maybe we get scared by that person's reaction. This kind of behavior or way of communicating changes our course. It comes out of fear, right? So basically someone who responds this way responds in a way out of fear and they hurt everyone around them. We call that an aggressive tornado or aggressive communicator. I'm trying to dominate or humiliate or control others because I'm afraid that if I don't, I'm going to lose everything. I am criticizing or blaming others. I speak loudly and I'm demanding. I threaten others. I interrupt often. I don't listen to others and I don't respect other people's rights. I want what I want. It doesn't matter what you have to say. So here's an example of aggressive communication. You took the ball. I want it. Get out of my way. That's one example. Here's another one. This is all your fault. Why did you ruin our game? Usually aggressive communication is yelling or talking really mean or raising your voice at somebody all the time and shouting at them. Then there's the warm sun. Oh, we love the sun. We feel its warmth. It's inviting and we feel really good when the sun is on our skin. We notice it. We feel it. It impacts us. It might change our course, but it doesn't destroy us or scare us. So it might change the way we react to things, but it doesn't destroy us. So an assertive communicator is the assertive son. I'm clearly stating what I want and need. I'm not blaming others. I'm not I am standing up for my own rights, but I'm using I statements to do that. And I'm maintaining respectful body positions, listening without interrupting others. That's the kind of communication we want. That's what Kelso teaches us to do all the time. We want to have an assertive communication style. So here's what that looks like and sounds like. Do you notice how he's smiling? His body is calm. His eyes are looking. And then, hi, I've been sitting here for a while now, but I would be happy to make more room for you. Or this one. And she's smiling as well. Calm body. I signed up to reserve the basketball court at 3, and it's 3:15 now. I would appreciate if you could finish up your game so my friends and I can practice. That is being assertive. It's still stating her needs, but it's doing it in a very respectful and calm way. So how do you communicate? Are you the passive communicator? Are you the one that just lets everybody walk all over you, don't really share what you need and feel? Are you the aggressive communicator who is always telling everybody else what to do and getting really angry over things and hurting people? Maybe you're trying to tell them what to do or yelling at them when they do something wrong because you're mad at them. Or are you the assertive communicator? Are you the son where you share how you feel and you try to make things right, or you try to compromise and make things win-win without being aggressive? Which one is you? So, friends, here's another really good example that I will show you. So, communication. Now I'm going to use animals, okay? So, what are communication styles? So we all communicate with others in different ways. Communication basically are the ways we engage with others while we communicate. So, there's a lion. You can guess what kind of communicator he is. He's the aggressive one. The sheep, which is what we want to be, the assertive communicator. And then there's the mouse, which is the passive. Okay? So, all the things we talked about before on what these all mean. So again, an aggressive communicator is like the lion. I'm trying to dominate. He tries to make other things feel weak and control others. He criticizes or blames. You speak loudly and maybe you tell people what to do. You demand their attention. Sometimes you threaten others by that behavior. You interrupt often. You don't listen to others, and you're not respecting people's rights. The mouse is when you're not standing up for yourself. You allow others to do whatever they want and walk all over you. You speak quietly and you apologize often. You're looking down, not in someone's eyes. And you're acting as if your ideas and feelings don't matter as much as others. Then there's the sheep. I am clearly stating what I want and need. I'm not blaming others. I'm standing up for my own rights. I'm using I statements. That's that I feel when I need. I am maintaining respectful body positions, and you're listening without interrupting others. That's the kind of communicator we want to be. So here's a line. Give me that toy right now. And the mouse, which remembers the passive, says, okay, here you go, and just hands the toy over. Then the assertive communicator would say something like this instead. I'm using it right now. I'll give it to you when I am finished. That's the kind of communication we want to have, friends. So let's look at this. Right now, how do you think you communicate most often? And we're going to drag this circle to show your answer. So I'm the one doing this right now. So I will drag the circle and I will show you. Oh, it wouldn't let me do it. Never mind. Food pod. I tell you what, you would have to do that. You would drag the circle over. If you could change it, we would do this on our PowerPoint, but it doesn't really work. So which one of these is the aggressive communicator? Do you think it's the leave me alone? My life is none of your business. Or the, oh, it's fine. Don't worry about me. Or actually, things are really hard right now. I need someone to talk to. Which one is the aggressive? If you think the leave me alone, you are right. Now, how about the assertive communicator? If you pick the actually things are really bad right now and they're really hard and they need someone to talk to, you would be right. That is sharing how you feel and being honest about it. The passive communicator is the one who says, oh, it's fine. Don't worry about me. Okay. How about these three? Which one is it? Thank you. I would really like to have that. Oh, I'm okay. I'm not hungry anyway. Or I don't want any of your lunch. Get out of here. Which one do you think is the aggressive one? If you picked, I don't want any of your lunch, get out of here, you are right. And you notice my face when I do that. It's like, I don't want any. You can see my forehead scrunching. That's why. Because aggressive means our face gets mad. It looks like a mad, angry face. Oh, I'm okay. I'm not hungry anyway. Which one is that? You're right. That's the mouse. The mouse, the passive communicator, is the one that really doesn't have an opinion. And they always say they're fine and nothing's wrong. Thank you. I would really like to have that. That's the assertive one. So we've been practicing assertive, passive, aggressive. Which one are you? Think about how you talk to others, how you handle conflicts. Do you get mad really fast? Do you try to control the situations and tell other people what to do? Are you the person who reacts with, I don't want anything anyway, and stomps off? Which type of a communicator are you? And guess what? It's okay if you're passive or aggressive, because you know what? We can change that. That's the beautiful thing about having a growth mindset. No matter how we communicate, we can be a better communicator by practicing. So practice assertive communication. It's eye contact. So look at the person in the eyes, just like I am with you right now. Make sure your body is calm. That doesn't mean slumped over like this or it means calm. So looking the person in the eye, having a calm body position, and simply saying, I feel frustrated when you're always getting into my stuff without asking. I need you to ask me first before you just help yourself. So could you please do that for me? Did I say that calm? Yep. Did I look you in the eye? Yep. Did I tell you how I felt and what I needed from you? I sure did. That is using I feel statements. So we are not going to do any of these activities next because I had you practice I feel statements in your packets this week. You will be practicing how to make an I feel statement. So I look forward to seeing you next time. And that's all for now with Counseling with TLC. So go out there and be an assertive communicator. Talk to you later.